Did you know that there are many herbal plants that are abortive or can cause malformations in the fetus? In this video from allForBabies, we clarify which infusions are prohibited during pregnancy. 1. Pennyroyal. This is an infusion that should not be consumed during pregnancy because it contains pulegone and monoterpenes, substances that should be avoided during this stage because they can damage the liver, kidneys, and brain, as well as cause neurological damage and malformations in the fetus, and in the worst cases, abortion. 2. Sage. Sage contains a substance called thujoni that can be toxic and cause increased blood pressure and miscarriages. 3. Parsley. One of the prohibited infusions during pregnancy is parsley because it contains a compound called apiol, especially in its seeds. When consumed in the form of essential oil, apiol can cause miscarriages. On the other hand, if you only consume the fresh plant in minimal doses, it is not as harmful, although the recommendation is to avoid it during pregnancy. 4. Canadian goldenrod. The composition of Canadian goldenrod, also known as golden seal, can seriously harm the placenta and cause damage to the baby. In the worst cases, it can impede the growth and development of the fetus. 5. Rosemary. Its estrogenic activity can lead to a miscarriage, as it enhances the effect of estrogen on the cervix. 6. Wormwood. Compounds in wormwood can cause abortions and fetal toxicity. Furthermore, its effects can also pass into breast milk. For all these reasons, it is better to prevent and avoid consuming wormwood infusions when you are pregnant. 7. Rue. A plant that, when brewed as an infusion, causes uterine contractions and can induce labor. Additionally, it is also contraindicated during pregnancy because it is abortive. 8. Aloe vera. Despite having many beneficial applications in everyday life for skin and healthcare, it is best not to consume aloe vera in infusion during pregnancy. If consumed, this plant can cause bleeding and is abortive, so its use is completely contraindicated during gestation. 9. Colt's foot. Although there are infusions that can be consumed during pregnancy, colt's foot is an abortive plant that can cause fetal malformations. 10. Maiden's herb. This contains vincamine, a highly toxic compound that decreases adrenaline production, causing a drop in blood pressure and spasms. For all these reasons, its consumption is contraindicated during pregnancy. 11. Ginseng. Female ginseng or Chinese angelica has stimulating effects on the uterus, so it is not advisable to consume it during pregnancy. On the other hand, Siberian ginseng can increase levels of male hormones in newborns. 12. Nettle or verbena. These types of plants have a uterine stimulating action, so consuming them during pregnancy can have serious consequences such as uterine contractions and bleeding. 13. Anise. Star anise induces uterine contractions, bleeding, and the risk of premature labor. Green anise has properties that can be abortive, so it should not be consumed during pregnancy. 14. Eucalyptus. When in doubt about which infusions can be consumed during pregnancy, it should be noted that eucalyptus is not one of them. Specifically, it is not suitable for human consumption because it is toxic and can cause bleeding, fetal malformations, and also affect breast milk. 15. Ginkgo biloba. Excessive consumption of ginkgo biloba during pregnancy can lead to the following side effects: nausea, vomiting, diarrhea, and dehydration. 16. Echinacea. Echinacea is another of the infusions prohibited during pregnancy, as consuming it can cause fetal malformations. Therefore, it is important not to take the risk and avoid preparing it in the form of an infusion during gestation. 17. Mint. Mint contains a compound called monoterpenes that, if consumed in excess, can cause abortions and damage to the liver and kidneys. Additionally, consuming mint in the form of an infusion can also cause fetal malformations. 18. Valerian. Valerian is an infusion used to combat nervousness and promote sleep, but experts advise against its use during pregnancy. 19. Licorice. When it comes to prohibited infusions during pregnancy, it is important to mention licorice. Consuming this plant increases blood pressure and can also cause uterine contractions, abortion, premature labor, and bleeding. Therefore, it should not be ingested either as an infusion or in candies. 20. Thyme. Thyme is an aromatic plant that can be consumed from the 3rd month of pregnancy, although it should be used in moderation. It is primarily used to treat respiratory conditions. Tell us, do you usually consume herbal teas? See you in the next AllForBabies video.